Good morning, students. Welcome to science class and welcome again in the second part of chapter 14, that is simple machine. And in this video, we are going to learn about some other simple machines. Second one is pulley. A pulley is a kind of wheel with a rope going around it, and this simple machine does not reduce the force that has to be used. Now, how does it help then? It helps by changing the direction in which the force has to be applied. For example, when a laborer uses a pulley to fit building materials, it pulls down or the rope hanging from the pulley. Without the pulley, he would have to pull the load up, and pulling something up is always more difficult than pulling it down. Then next simple machine is inclined plane. Roads and paths are cut step mountains to make traveling less difficult. An inclined plane is a simple machine with a flat surface with one end higher than the other. Heavy objects can be moved more easily from lower to a higher level with the help of inclined plane, and less force is needed to move objects within inclined planes as it increases the distance to be traveled. In hospitals, hotels, or public places, you might have seen ramp instead of a staircases. A ramp is also an inclined plane. Next is screw. A screw is like a nail with an inclined plane wrapped around it, and when you hammer in the nails, you have to use a lot of force to drive it straight in. So when you drive it in a screw, on the other hand, you have to use the less force. This is because the nail covers a much shorter distance than the screw, and which turns along the screw thread. The screw thread is the inclined plane wrapped around the screw. Then next one is wheel and axle. The wheel itself is not a machine. It becomes a machine when a rod called axle is attached to it. A wheel with a rod attached to it is known as wheel and axle arrangement. It can be used to increase force in the screwdriver. The thick handle works as the wheel, and the thinner metal rod works as the axle. Other examples of the wheel and axles are the steering wheels of a car and a drill used by a carpenter. Then next is wedge. It is a V-shaped piece generally made up of metal. It has two inclined balance put together to form as a sharp edge, and an axe blade, a knife are examples of wedge, and it is used to cut and split the things. Now let's read about some complex machines. If two or more simple machines work together as one, they form a complex machine. Most of the machines we use today are the complex machines that are created by combining several simple machines. And can you think to create ways to combine simple machines to make work easier? Think about it. So that's all in this chapter. Thank you.